Most of these guys aren't gangster, but because they got to go outside and be in this environment, they have to take on this. The industry force you to have to take on this.
Well, you know the Quando Rondo, they giving him a hard time.
Well, he a foster kid that tried to take on this. Now he done been put through the fire, and he see, man, it's all good till it's time for you to go through the fire.
Yeah.
That's why when everybody go through the fire, they come out better. What's fire? Watching your partner die or you die.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fire? 20 years in prison. What's the fire? 30 years in the feds. It's all cool. Yeah, I'm riding, I'm body, till it's time for you to go through the fire. When you go through the fire, you change your name. Monster Cody changed his name. Monster Cody should Akbar Shakur or something. When it's time to go through the fire, homie, mother change him. Yeah, mother go to changing. So here it is. He see his partner dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he in the fire. I'm with that. Why are we trying to fix something that's not broken?
Yeah.
Man, the American bail system ain't broken. This motherfucker been working fine. Fuck they fucking with it for. It's been working fine, man. And it don't just work for the rich. It work for whoever got money.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine if somebody has money, right, and because you're less likely to do crime if you got something to lose. That's A, right?
Yeah.
But let's just say hypothetically you do get yourself in some mess, right? At the same time, you're incentivized to stick with or deal with whatever it is that you got going on because you have to put something up in order to, in order to protect or substantiate whether or not you're actually going to show back up to court, right? But they saying in this particular instance or with this new law that's passed, in a lot of instances, they don't even arrest you for some of the felonies that you commit. They literally write you a ticket and say, yo, you just going to have to show up to court like it's a civil infraction. The sheriffs were complaining on camera about it. And they saying that, yo, they literally just got to show up and write you a ticket depending on the level of felony that you commit and not even arrest you.
Yeah, that's some sick shit, that boy. Yeah, that's some sick shit. Pray for Chicago. Yeah, I look directly in the camera. Pray for Chicago. Yeah. Hashtag pray for Chicago. Shit. Because Chicago kids are doomed. I'm going to stick to that shit. Man, Chicago kids are doomed.
I won't even go to Chicago no more.
Because they mamas and daddies won't move.
Listen, I got some people in Chicago that I think are absolutely awesome. They said, Anton, we getting up out of here. We don't know where we're moving yet, but we going to figure it out.
Yeah. That's going to create lawlessness.
I agree.
On top of, man, they got some shootings out this world.
They say that it's over, what was it, 400?
Homicides this year?
No. People that they releasing back into the wild that's locked up right now. That's what the word is, that it's a lot of them old block type dudes that's about to hit the streets in next year when this law take effect.
Yeah, it's gonna be a scary place in Chicago.
And you know that homicides is up year over year in Chicago.
Yeah, right now New Orleans kicking everybody's ass.
Are they?
Yeah, New Orleans murder capital.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just topped. What
the heck is going on in New Orleans? What they doing in New Orleans? What they got going on?
They ain't got no rappers that made it. Yeah, we got to hurry up and get them rapping back to rapping. Them niggas happy when they rapping.
Well, you know all of the rappers that was in New Orleans that made it in rapping, they done moved out of New Orleans.
Like a motherfucker.
Ain't none of them dudes still in New Orleans? All of them went over to Florida. They went to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They is not in New Orleans no more. I don't know no rapper that done really made it that's still down in New Orleans.
No.
That's holding it down. As a matter of fact, a lot of these rappers, including Boosie, say you can't go and you can't stay in your own city once you made it.
Yeah, that's a sad state. That's a sad reality. When I make it, I want to be able to be home
Yeah.
and bless the people where I made it from.
Yeah.
Nobody else has to do that.
Yeah, a lot of Detroit rappers wind up being in Detroit. Unless they change for the weather or
Yeah.
you know, they going to move somewhere in order to make sure that they can live a certain lifestyle or something like that, right?
Yeah. But now, homie, if I make it here, man, I want to come back and pour into the people here.
Yeah.
Whether they help me or not. It's some more me's around here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can help. So why would I run from where I can help? To go run to where man, my people won't benefit nothing if I leave here.
Yeah.
So I disagree with that. I think what you do before you make it determines if you have to move or not.
Mm-hmm.
Who you were to those people. Yeah, if you was gangster and shoot them up, bang, bang, you goddamn right you got to move. But man, if you just went to school, Post Malone don't have to move.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu don't have to move.
Do you think a lot of these dudes are actually really living that life prior to them becoming rappers, or do you think that they start to adopt that whole lifestyle once they become popular and that people start to? Because you know, I think about the Soulja Boys, the Chris Browns, even the R&B dudes. A lot of these dudes, it seemed like they adopting this thing, and that's not even a part of the lifestyle that they were prior to them becoming superstars and, you know, getting big within the industry. Why are they adopting this lifestyle when they don't have to and they're not a part of that, or that's not how they necessarily grew up?
It's all part of the imagery. I once heard a dude say, man, I wouldn't do what that nigga said, your little partner saying that rap. When I said, man, most of these guys aren't gangster, but because they got to go outside and be in this environment, they have to take on this. The industry force you to have to take on this.
Well, you know, the Quando Rondo, they giving him a hard time.
Well, he a foster kid that tried to take on this. Now he done been put through the fire, and he see, man, it's all good till it's time for you to go through the fire.
Yeah.
That's why when everybody go through the fire, they come out better. What's fire? Watching your partner die or you die.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fire? 20 years in prison. What's the fire? 30 years in the feds. It's all cool. Yeah, I'm riding, I'm body, till it's time for you to go through the fire. When you go through the fire, you change your name. Monster Cody changed his name. Monster Cody should Akbar Shakur or something. When it's time to go through the fire, homie, mother change him. Yeah, mother go to changing. So here it is. He see his partner dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, he in the fire.